Hi everybody, it's RPG Grandma again, and Forest Oracle, Rules of Contention. Okay, so, disclaimer, I have not been dungeon mastering Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1E for a bit now, so I'm a little rusty. But I read these rules and that are in here, in the module. It's supposed to be teaching you how to be a DM, and teaching the players how to play, everybody how to play, and thought, gee, that doesn't sound right. So I dug and looked at all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, where are these rules coming from? I just could not find them. I even last night, before making this video today, asked somebody who, on the internet, in chat, live, on their live chat, how surprise works in 1E, just in case I was wrong and misunderstanding what I'm reading and rereading, because I have the books. All right, so like I pulled basics. I dug through old D&D. I think I mentioned this before, where I'm just like, I can't find this. I cannot find this anywhere but in this module. I just wanted to pick another DM's brain to make sure Granny ain't losing it before I made this video. Granny wasn't losing it. Granny understands the surprise rules, and I remember them correctly, and I'm interpreting the Dungeon Master's Guide correctly. All right, so good to know. I still got it. But let me read the rules to you, and then that are in here, and then we'll kind of discuss the difference. What's different? What you should be doing if you choose to play 1E. Okay, so the party surprises the monsters if the DM rolls a 1 or a 2 on a d6. There is no surprise if the DM rolls a 3 or a 4, and the monsters surprise the party if the DM rolls a 5 or a 6. It's not how surprise works in D&D. Like, it's not even an original D&D like that. We're basic. I checked. Because I was like, maybe they got confused, I don't know. I haven't been playing basic that much. So I went and looked. But no. So in the ye old tome, the way it works is both sides get a dice, a d6. That part's right. D6 is right, but both sides. And you roll the dice. Because you can have both sides be surprised. You can have both sides not be surprised. And you can have one side surprised and one side not surprised. Does that make sense to everybody? It really should. So, most things do surprise on the 1 to 2. Some are 1 to 3, things like that. So that's basically what you're going to do. And how surprised they are determines the segment. So if everybody's surprised, then you look at what they rolled. So let's say the party rolled the 1 and the monsters rolled a 2. The monsters are going to be surprised longer. That's basically it. There's some outliers, there's some exceptions, and usually they tell you on the monster stat or the whatever stat what that is. Surprises on a 1 on a d8 or something. Then you just, for that monster, you roll a d8. And the other thing you do is you choose the best individual to represent the group. So if you have a ranger and they've got the best, because they surprise on a 1, they've got the best chance of not being surprised, they represent the play group. Okay, and then if you have a monster that surprises the monster type that surprises the lowest, whatever that is, they're the ones who you use to determine the group of the baddies, okay, and whether they're surprised or not. And then it breaks down into segments, how long people are surprised, depending on the surprise conditions involved. That's pretty simple. So what it should have said in there was both parties roll. It should have actually explained the surprise rules a little bit and explained that both parties roll. So there you go. That's basically how it works. There are some lovely videos actually on YouTube I went and found as well, because I'm like, I just want to be 100% on this because I'm not playing 1E regularly enough at this point. I'm looking at it though, thinking about trying to decide what I'm going to do with my real adventure game. But that's how it works, and it makes sense. Not just, oh, a 4 to 5 it's the monsters, a 1 to 2 it's the players, and you know, nobody if it's 5 to 6. That's kind of lame, actually. Faster, but lame. It's really not that much faster. I mean, rolling 2 dice, you know, have 2 different colored 6-sided dice. Pretty easy. Most of us have a pile of dice. So that's what the rules say. And that's another joy of the Forest Oracle, is you must double check everything it's telling you. Which brings us to why the monsters fight to the death. Oh, we should probably do morale rules, because that's not playing them intelligently. What was this made? Grandma didn't really look. Oh, it was 84. So, well, we had video games. We had more than Pong at that point. Is it a video game effect? I don't know. I wish I could ask Carl. I do. I have so many questions for Carl, and it's not to be mean. Actually, I actually have like intelligent questions I would like to ask Carl, like what was going on in TSR when this was made. Was it like a group project? How did this come about? How did the maps get left out? You know, I'm just curious. 'Cause I think he went on to do some other stuff. So, you know, it's not like this was, you know, the beginning and end of his gaming career. I don't know what he's doing now, but I would love to know, you know, and what he would do with this if he made it today, you know, kind of thing. I think it would be I just wonder, because sometimes projects got taken away from people, so, and then they were given to somebody else to finish or to work on, or you just don't know what's going on inside at the time and how that affects a product, and what you get as an end product for the customer. But yeah, Carl, you were an editor. It was edited by these other people. There's other people who were involved. And, you know, and some of these people actually, they do good art and stuff. So, you know, I'm just curious. So, those are the surprise rules. And, man, it would be fun to get Carl on YouTube. Anybody's channel. Just anybody's channel to talk about the Forest Oracle. Did they want to do more with it, and then they were pressed by time, and so it got thrown together kind of haphazard, or what? You know, was it literally, you know, just pulling ideas out of a jar? I have no idea. I would like to know what was going on when they made this one. But like I said, this is a good module to blow the cobwebs off, because I'm reading things, I'm going, wait, no, we got rules for this. I know there's rules for this in all those AD&D books. I know that. No. So we'll continue with the Forest Oracle. Bedtime stories with Grandma. How will it end? Anyway, everybody have a great day. Bye.